Hello, welcome to this video. We haven't talked in a while, right? I want to tell you a short story. We do have a lot of art related stores in this country, and some of them are better than others, and some you can visit, some you can't. One of the ones I frequent a lot is online only, but they do have a lot of good deals and a lot of good made in Germany deals because it's local and stuff like that. So, because if you buy there, you get a New Year voucher. This voucher is okay, but it also motivates me every year to make a big order at the start of the year. Sometimes I show you, sometimes I don't, sometimes I forget about it, sometimes not. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, and today we are going to unbox this one. The package is too big for this table, so it's on the ground, but you will enjoy some of those, I think. I don't know. And some I bought because I decided on, diving into new art supplies. Stuff I never done before, and I said I would probably never do, but who cares? The first thing I bought is the most important thing, the only reason I started to order there, because mine is almost gone. That gesso. And if you're interested what the store is, it's Gerstaecker. It's just normal gesso. Mine is not, you say that viscous enough. It's just pure paste. I had it for almost 10 years. No, not 10. At least 6 though. Yeah. So yeah, I need gesso. I do have a big black one that I can't finish because it's literally 1 liter. I think this is 1 liter too. Is it? Yeah, it's 1 liter. So I will probably use this and the other one for the rest of my life. And if you're interested in the one I use, that's this one. Primer. It's not gesso. It is gesso, but it's from Rico Design, the basic you can do everything company. It's not. It's gesso, yes, but it's a paste, and I tried to dilute it, and no, impossible. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's impossible to do larger pieces. Then canvases. Oh my god, so many canvases. 15 by 15, 22 by 14, 20 by 20, 2 to 14, 2 to 14, and also 2 to 14. I want to get into weird landscapes, and for that I need a landscape format. Yeah, but I also love me some ovals and squares and stuff like that, so I always buy them too. I still have the ovals and circles from last year. I can see it from here. I have so many canvases, but really there's only one canvas for every type of painting I like to do, so it's important to have different sizes and forms and shapes, and this is a canvas board, right? I also have real canvases, and I don't like using those canvases on normal acrylics. I don't know why. I think it's weird. The bounce effect is super weird. Yeah. Every time I buy something, I buy a brush. You have no idea how many brushes I have. I have the biggest. I can't even use one hand anymore to hold them all up, so I won't do it because I sorted them and I don't want to resort them. This one. You probably don't know that because a lot of the times, I'm not saying it loud, I hate real hair brushes, but I caved in and bought these watercolor brushes last year. And my goodness, I only use them nowadays and I don't want to use them for oil. I'm super delicate with them on acrylics because those are watercolor brushes. They're softer, so I don't want to ruin them completely. But for miniature painting, I use mostly those three. And a huge synthetic brush for priming and stuff like that, right? I normally buy stuff like this. This is a fake hair brush. Something that they invented so people like me don't need to buy the... I mean, it's a bit cheaper. This one not, because it's the limited edition, but who cares? I love Kolinsky brushes, and I want to have one for oil painting because I freaking love painting with the normal blue oil paints. And that is shocking because I was so scared that I hate oil paint, and I bought so many paints. But this is going to be my big oil brush. I will only use on oil, and I will 100% clean behind, after using it. And then I'm happy because if you saw my portrait of my grandma, I had such an issue to find the right brush because most of the brushes I buy have this bounce. Okay, this is the artful one I didn't buy, I got it. You know, the acrylic nylon brush bounce. Or, yeah, I won't search for it somewhere. And this bounce destroys my brush strokes I want to leave behind on the painting, because I love this texture. That's so weird. I never loved texture before. And then I started using oil paint. And boom! I love texture. And talking about oil paint. That is oil paint. Normal blue oil paints. Colors I haven't had before. This is the Shard. The best thing about at least Schminke, and I think most other brands are doing that also, you can print those out. And this is watercolor paper, excuse me. So this color will dry at least in a week on this paper. So you have no issues of just, it's dry. The oil is sucked out and it's dry. So, Cadmium Gelb Dunkel. This one. I have a yellow. I can mix an orange, but this color is there? Ah, yeah. P yellow 184, P yellow 155, and P067. It's not a true color, but what convinced me is this part. This is a full-on paint. It will cover. This yellow I have is a glaze, whatever you want to say to this. So this will cover everything I paint with it. And as someone who's extremely not patient, this is what I need, to be honest. I know I could use a brush, but I have no water beside me. I mean, no water I can put in the the excuse me, water for oil paint water, because my tub of oil paint water is outside right now and I don't want to disturb it because we had freezing temperatures and it's literally frozen. Yeah, it looks awful, but I just want to see the colors, so I don't care. Yeah. And yes, they say this is not that dangerous for the ecosystem. Yeah, no, sorry, I will not put oil paint into the sink. That is far too dangerous. And you should not do that either. Not with oil paint, and probably not with acrylics, and probably not with watercolor paints, but there's some stuff or some things that people just don't care about, so do what you do, but please at least don't do oil paints in a sink, please. I beg you. Just have a tub and put it on the sun and let it evaporate and stuff like that. It's not that hard. Natürliches Umber, natural umber. Down here. I chose this one because it is glazing, whatever you want to say to this color, I don't care. Because I have the Umbra here that is not a glaze or semi-transparent, and I love that to layer, but this one is to make it more depth orientated, like you put something as a glaze in the background, you give just this nice color pop. And that's the reason why I also bought natural burnt sienna, because I love those red browns. You probably know because yeah, don't call me out, I love platypuses. Oh, you probably saw it also in the thumbnail, so it's not a secret. Yeah. I think also one thing that is super getting on my nerves, I'm painting too thick with oil paints, so it takes longer to dry, so I cannot paint like the next week. Which is stupid because I love to paint once a week for a long time and then get back to it and stuff like that. But if you have a thin glaze on top, it will dry in a day. And I think me trying to get better at layering and natural colors and stuff like that, yeah. Also, you can't see a thing, right? Yes, it's a bit dark, but I think you can see it better now. They are beautiful. This is a so amazing platypus red brown, and this is those colors are literally the colors I use for every platypus I ever painted. Besides the one with the yellow beak, but that is a different story. So yeah, also that is a beautiful yellow, so rich, so deep. And yeah, I have a white. That's yeah. One thing I have to say right now, the 220, I don't know the English name. It's so chunky. You have to really water it down to make it not chunky. That is such a weird color, and I don't think it's my tube, because I have two and both are this awful. Yeah, those are my beautiful, beautiful oil paints, and I freaking love them. Yeah, did I tell you that I ruined the portrait painted because my varnish destroyed the yellow and everything was yellow? That was awful. Next up, a brush. This is the Lineal special effect brush from the special effect brush line. This brush line is amazing because, listen to me, they also have a cloud brush. I tried it, I can't remember where, I think it was on the All Portrait, and the blending is so good. Yes, it's a more stiff brush. I mean, you can hear it, right? That is some stiff stuff, but oh my god, you can blend with this motherfucker. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. I sadly can only use it on my big paintings, and I do not paint big many times. It's like a special occasion, I would say. I don't have big canvases. I only buy small canvases because I do not enjoy them most of the times. But I will try to get back to these effect brushes, and this one will be used someday in the future. I mean, alternatively, there are some other brushes you can use. This is a makeup brush, but this is not for oil paint because, I mean, you can use it for oil paint, but it's too soft. It will just squish it around. You have to be really, really careful. But for acrylics or soft pastels, chalk, even I don't know, whatever you want to, even if you want to paint with makeup, you can paint with makeup. This is just blending nicely. That was a fly. My god. My brushes are a huge mess. I should sort them again. So yeah, this is an effect brush for hair and greenery. And I really want to try this out because I think that could be such an amazing effect. Like, yeah, you could. I mean, it's not cheap. I don't even know who Martin Thomas is. I don't care. I just want this effect brush because the bristles seem to make it really fun to just do random strokes and have them as hairs or grass or whatever. And I think I also have already a good idea what I want to do with this. Woo, that's loud. Next one. I hate to touch pastel stuff. Like, really, really, I hate it. I hate to touch chalk. I hate the sound when you go with the nails over the chalkboard. It makes me have pain in my whole body. I hate it. I really, really hate it. But those colors. Oh my god, I was searching because, listen, to get Holbein stuff in this country, it's almost impossible. But Gerstaecker had them in stock. They advertised them as we now have Holbein colored pencils. And the one set I always wanted, was the pastel colors Holbein complete set. The really big, just pastel colors on all ranges. Because I own a lot of colored pencils from Schminke, of course. Schminke, what did I say? Oh, excuse me. Polychromos, Faber-Castell. And I do own Koh-i-Noor. Right? The tricolor ones. I love them. I only paint with them nowadays, mostly. Draw, whatever. But polychromos do not have pastel colors. They have those, right? It's pastelish something, but this is what I want. This I have this stuff like that, right? But the amount of different, oh my god. I hope I remember to cut that out. This is so getting on my nerves. I forgot what I wanted to say. Yeah, I want those colors in a different range. And I saw them and I thought to destroy them. This is pastel, like literally pastel. Those are the vibrants. And here we have a landscape, whatever. I never painted with pastels. I don't like pastels, but if they're as amazing as I think they can be, I'm happy. I bought those 3 sets because they do have a huge set, but I was just curious if I like them. Speaking of liking, because I'm a sucker for punishment, like I always like to say, I also bought pastel colors from my favorite Faber-Castell, and those colors, oh my goodness, look at them. I know, I just said I like vibrant, but oh my goodness, look at them. They are so good. They're so, I don't know, muted. Beautiful. They're so beautiful. We're going to swatch them fastly. Fast, yeah, she says. Pit pastel. I don't know the color. The color name is on the website and stuff like that. But I don't care. I just want to look at the colors. Oh my goodness, look at this color. Look at this color. This is my dream color. And this is literally color on my wall. If you want to know, this is my wall color. This is my wall color, yeah. I hate this sound. I hate this sound so much. So yeah. Assorted colors. How do you open these? Ah. Oh, yeah. Recycling is going to be fun. I just had a thought. Do those pastels work on chalk ground? Like chalk ground paint or chalk ground paper? You know, I mean this, right? Blackboard paint. Do they work on this? Because if they do, I have a new use for them. I have so many of those boards lying around, self-made, handmade, and excuse me. The flu is going around in this country and it's so bad. People went to work ill, and of course I got ill too. Now I can't stop coughing, like, I don't know. Yeah, because if this works, that would make me so happy. I do have some liquid chalk, but this is getting old. And getting old means, in this case, I can't get rid of it. It's still staying on the paper. What do I do with them? Where do I put them? I have no cases or something like that. So, yeah, let's try them out. Yellow. Ooh, okay, I do not like that sound. Wait. That's not, by the way, that's not pastel paper, because that's expensive. You can now probably see why I picked the colors. Because shading. I think that's the same, right? That has to be the same, yeah. That has to be the same. I know, I didn't look at the description, to be honest. Oh, that is beautiful. That's the color I wanted. This bright yellow. Oh, but I hate this. Dust. I really hate the dust. I don't think we will get friends. We'll be friends. Ah. Oh my goodness, this brown. Holy shit. Okay, so yeah, those are the colors, and now everything is full of those dust particles. You want to see? Super vibrant, super fun, to be honest. But I don't know what I want to do with them. Besides the fact that I think painting on black would be so cool. I have black paper. I mean, I have still those stacks. I have even darker brownish paper. It will be fun. I don't think it will not be fun. But what do I do with pigments? What do I do with them? I really have no case left. I do! Oh, I will now run away and come back in a second. Please don't go away. This is my cat pencil case that I use for my camera equipment. You know, like battery and miniature stuff like that. I don't know the word, but yeah. You can't make it too full because it's not going to close. That's why I stopped using it as a pencil case, but it's working. I'm not going to use pastels that often, so I don't care. That is fun. Oh my goodness. That is fun. Yeah. Okay. So, the last thing I bought. Ooh. Pastel paper. Colored pastel paper. Because I thought, yeah, let's just try it. Maybe I will go into this and be happy about it. And you don't want to know how expensive this was. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's everything. It's a lot and not a lot. I think this is something I want to dive deeper into this year. Pastels, oils, and painting on canvases in general, because I feel I haven't done that in a while. I painted a lot of miniatures last year. Not that I'm going to stop, right? I also have painted a lot of watercolor stuff. Like, that is so many colors. This is the whole, like this also. Those are the granulations. Those are the naturals. This is the special edition. This is naturals. Those are the granulations. And yeah, it looks awful, but I haven't bought a new watercolor case yet to put them in, because most of the times I will just top them up anyway, so I don't care. Because it's super weird. If they dry, they're super gummy. Yeah, I know why they're gummy, don't worry. But I think I can just, I'm using this a bit just better. Yeah, it's getting dirty, dusty. It's dusty, yes, it's dusty. But you can just use the brush, get rid of the dust and put water in it, doesn't matter. So yes, that was everything. I'm a bit confused. That was a lot and it was expensive. We are so going to use this soon. Not now, because I still have to finish the last thing I started. But we will do. We will use it. Maybe next week, maybe the week after that. I don't know yet. But yeah. That is going to be fun, I think. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had some inspiration, or not. I wish you the best weekend, the best week. Stay safe. Do what you wanted to do, but you haven't started because you were scared. And do the one thing you were pushing ahead or back or whatever direction for at least a year. Start that now. And if you finished it, look at it and tell you, oh my God, I finally finished it. Because that is a feeling that's just going to make you happy. It doesn't need to look good. Because good looking stuff is always subjective. Have a nice day. See you next time. Bye bye.